I forgot that I move so slow, so slow. I move so slow. This is Morrowind, this is Morrowind. I forgot how great it is. The ordinator hates me, and I jump about 2 inches from the ground. Welcome back, Internet people. My name is Ryan, and today we're playing Morrowind. You probably don't remember, but last time we reunited all the great houses of Morrowind, and we reunited all the great Ashland, or what's it's of Morrowind, and then I got a letter from Vivec.
I can tell.
And she was like, yeah, of course. Well, because Vivec's half woman. I read that in a book somewhere. You are fucking having an issue right now, Danso. Such a sassy lady. I was told by Vivec to come and speak to you because you know what the shit is. Oh. Doesn't want to tell me. But now she does. But now she doesn't. But now she does. But now she doesn't. Okay, just fucking tell me. I need to meet some guy. Maybe Vivec. Yeah, I gotta go to some private quarters. Alright, thanks. Thanks you. I'll do that. Alright, so if you remember, I did all of this shit, and Vivec was like, you gotta talk to my main man. He's an archcanon. So I'm gonna do that. And there's a bunch of guards everywhere, and they're like, God damn it, we are really religious, and religion is bad, or whatever. So don't, like, fuck with our religion or whatever, which is what you're doing by existing. Excuse me.
I'm sure there's someone else you can bother.
And well, there's not, because you're standing right in the goddamn middle of the hallway people like to walk down. So if you didn't want people to goddamn bother you, maybe you should, I don't know, move to the side slightly. Then people wouldn't have to fucking rub up against your shit. Your shitty goddamn
There's
ugly...
someone watching me. I can tell.
You're very observant. It's very observant.
We're
Hi.
watching you, scout.
I'm sure you are. And I'm supposed to go in here somewhere, and there's a door or something. I don't know. And I can get in. I can get in through some. I can get in through some secret way, but I don't remember how to do that. Maybe it's through here. It's probably through here. Go up, run around all these very samey tunnels. No, I don't want the Library of Vivec. I want not the cannon quarters. Maybe I do want the cannon quarters actually. I'm just gonna run around like an idiot and not have any idea where I'm going. Eventually I'll find it. Eventually I'll sneak in.
Leave me.
Why do you want me to leave you? You seem so lonely in here all by yourself. Oh, I like your plant. It's a nice plant. You have a nice plant. Listen, Salvo, or whatever your name is. I'm glad to see that you do that even when I'm not standing there in order to impede your progress. I can't find the secret door that you were talking about, so I'm just gonna go in the front door. Hi. Alright. There's an archcanon in here that I'm supposed to talk to. Hi, I'm here to... No, I'm not to join the temple. I'm looking for the archcanon. That's not a thing I can ask you about. Okay.
There's no time for talk now. Go.
I think this is the door I'm supposed to go in. I have a feeling these people won't appreciate if I just unlock a door right in front of their faces. Oh god, my menus are all over the goddamn place. Jesus Christ. Hi, can you all just look the other way? I didn't just press the quick save button. That's definitely not a thing that I just... Oops! Oh god, I have to pay 5 gold? Here you go. Well, that was exciting. Hi, you look very uncomfortable. I can tell by your body language. You put your arm in the back of your head, that's something...
There's no time for talk now. Go.
Well, I kind of came all the way to talk to you, but I guess if I have to... No, come on, let's chat. Alright, thanks. Look at that, it all sort of went out for the best. Went out for the best. Also, this is where I was supposed to have gone in order to sneak in the back way. Well, good thing I'm great at everything and totally found that. Went the wrong way, because remember, you gotta go past the lady with fucking literally shit for a cloak. For a robe. So much as goddamn shit all over, and she put it on, and it was a robe. It seems weird. Anyway, no, I talked to the guy. I was gonna tell you about it. I talked to the guy, and he was like, just go talk to Vivec. I'm not even an important person. And then he gave me a key to his palace, so I guess now I just go in and have a gander. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Vivec, aren't you majestic with your weird loincloth and your floating for no reason? And your half gold, half not gold. And your very rhythmic floating in the air. Goodness, if someone could stare at that for hours. But listen, I can't look at you for hours. I gotta save the world.
I expected you. We have business, you and I.
Business, huh? What about this business?
When I was young like you, I was very impatient.
Oh, yeah.
So I will keep our business short. Then, later, there may be time for other things. First, I propose to remove my curse upon the Nerevarine, end the persecution of the dissident priests, and proclaim to all Morrowind that you are the incarnate and Nerevarine, the prophesied savior of Morrowind, and the last hope to withstand the menace of Dagorthur and the Sixth House. These things I will do, whether you wish or not.
I definitely wish. That's fucking right. Someone at some point would realize how kind of really amazing I am. All of this running around and killing Sixth House people.
Next,
okay.
I propose to surrender to you the power and responsibility of defeating Dagorthur. You may choose to refuse. I will not compel you. You will receive the power as a gift in the form of an artifact called Wraithguard. You may accept the gift, then do with it as you will. You will receive the responsibility as an oath. You may give your oath, then keep it or break it as you like. First, will you accept Wraithguard as a gift?
Yes, absolutely. I would love to have a Wraithguard to do with. Okay, sure. Yes, I would like to have one of those.
Good. Sensible of you. And now will you give your oath before all gods and men, before all spirits visible and invisible, before my honor and your honor, to dedicate yourself and Wraithguard to the defeat and destruction of Dagorthur and the preservation of Morrowind and its people.
I don't know if I want to give my oath before invisible spirits, because those guys are kind of assholes. I would know. They whisper at me in my dreams. A lot. It's kind of concerning. They probably shouldn't do so, but fine. Fine, I will do that.
Not very sensible, but very good. I was hoping for someone who would have no hesitations about making such an oath. You will now have a brief momentary sensation of time passing. Don't be alarmed. You are being taken out of time in order to avoid the unpleasant experience of learning how to use Wraithguard. It will be over before...
There is a brief sensation of motion in total darkness, floating but without a sense of weight or direction.
You know it now. I will notify the temple that you are our champion. There shall be no more persecution of the dissident priests, and I hope both sides shall swiftly be reconciled. We have time for questions if you like, or you may leave as you wish. But I think there are at least two things you ought to know before you leave. How to use Wraithguard, and how to defeat Dagorthur.
Listen, Vivec, I fucking read a goddamn book, and you talk slower than anyone I've ever met in my entire life. We're talking like slower than a stroke victim here. So I'm gonna just not even bother with the conversation, and I'm just gonna go and kill Dagoth on my own. Alright? Before I maybe we'll just collect all the dialogue options.
To defeat
Really
Dagoth, go to Red Mountain. To
Click all
destroy
the
Dagoth.
things. And then we'll do all that shit. Alright, thanks so much. You have a lovely time here in your weird and empty place, talking to yourself. Goodly. Have a good time. I'll be back once Dagoth is dead and peace is restored to Morrowind. That fucking guy. I don't know why I was so freaked out about talking to him, you know, except for that whole thing about being a god or whatever. Gosh darn, I can't believe how slow he talked. I know, actually, I can totally believe how slow he talked. It was like everything he tried to
I have
say
no time for you,
just
Khajiit.
came out so slowly. He had a thought or an idea, and then 4 minutes later it finally reached the ears of the person that he was talking. Yep, see, she can't even. She could only handle 3 sentences. I fucking got through like 4 paragraphs of that guy talking. I'm very impressed with myself. I'm gonna let you all in on a secret. Those books from like the Dissident Priests, they totally have everything that he says in it, except you can read it, and you can read much faster than he talks. So that's what I did that. I swear. I'm a learned human goddamn being. I know everything. Anyway, what you gotta do is there's this Wraith Guard, and you gotta put it on. There you go. Wraith Guard's kind of great. You can't use Wraith Guard if you don't know how. So if Vivec dies, then you gotta do something. I don't know. And then there's 2 things. There's a Sunder and a Keening. These are sword. One of them is a sword and one of them's a hammer. The hammer looks ridiculous. The sword looks ridiculous. And they are somewhere on Red Mountain. Who knows? Some assholes are holding on to them. One of Dagoth's magic evil creatures. You get those swords. You go down into Dagoth Ur, and he's got a fucking giant heart of Lorcan just hanging out, beaten. That's what hearts do. Beaten off. Gross. And you hit him with one of the things one time, and you hit it with the other thing a bunch of times. I don't remember the order. Hopefully I remember by the time I get there, because that's kind of important. And then Dagoth loses all of his power, and he dies. And that's all he had to tell me, except it probably would have taken him a half an hour. So I'm going to go do that. But I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to do it next time, Internet people. Can't do it right now. We're out of time. We're out of time! We got through an episode of Morrowind! I'm so pleased with us. Thanks for watching. I love you, and I love
Why
this
walk
guy.
when you can run?
Oh, you are so right. I want to go to Balmora, please. We're going to just do housekeeping. Oh, it's so dreary in here. Oh, episode is ending on dreary.
Why walk when you can run?
I know. Every one of you says that.